Amanda Nunes is a Brazilian-American professional mixed martial artist. She currently competes in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where she is the former UFC Women's Featherweight Champion and two-time UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. Nunes was born on May 30, 1988 in Pojuca, a small town outside of Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. She has two older sisters. After her parents split up when she was 4, Nunes and her sisters remained with their mother. To support the family as a single parent, her mom sold hot dogs, sweets and beauty products alongside her regular job as a school administrative assistant. On June 5, 2025, after spending 2 years in retirement, Nunes announced that she would be returning to the UFC against the winner of Kayla Harrison vs. Juliana Pena. During UFC 314's broadcast in April 2025, Nunes was announced as the next modern wing UFC Hall of Fame inductee during International Fight Week festivities in Las Vegas this June. A trilogy bout was scheduled against Juliana Pena on June 10, 2023 at UFC 289. On May 2, 2023, it was announced that Pena had suffered broken ribs during training camp and would be unable to compete. Irene Aldana agreed to replace Pena at the event. Nunes won the fight via a dominant unanimous decision and announced her retirement from active competition during the post-fight interview. On February 5, 2022, it was announced that Nunes and Juliana Pena will be the coaches for the Ultimate Fighter 30 at ESPN Plus, and the show featured heavyweight and women's flyweight contestants. Nunes was expected to face Felicia Spencer on May 9, 2020 at then UFC 250. On April 9, Dana White, president of the UFC, announced that this event was postponed. The bout eventually took place on June 6, 2020 at UFC 250. Nunes won via unanimous decision. Nunes was expected to defend her featherweight title against Megan Anderson in December 2020 at UFC 256. It was announced on November 9 that Nunes pulled out due to an undisclosed injury and the bout was postponed to 2021. The pairing was rescheduled for March 6, 2021 at UFC 259. Nunes won the fight via triangle armbar in round 1. Nunes moved up in weight to face Chris Cyborg for the UFC Women's Featherweight Championship on December 29, 2018 at UFC 232. Nunes knocked Cyborg out in 51 seconds of the first round to become the new UFC Women's Featherweight Champion. This made her the first woman in UFC to hold championship belts in different divisions simultaneously. This win also earned her the Performance of the Night award. Nunes faced Rachel Pennington on May 12, 2018 at UFC 224. After a dominant performance, Nunes won the fight via TKO in round 5. This was the first UFC event headlined by two openly gay fighters. On December 30, 2016, Nunes made her first title defense against returning MMA superstar Ronda Rousey in the main event at UFC 207. Nunes won the fight via TKO due to punches 48 seconds into the first round. For her second title defense, Nunes was scheduled to face Valentina Shevchenko in a rematch at UFC 213 on July 8, 2017. The pair originally fought at UFC 196 with Nunes winning by unanimous decision.